So imagine you come across a collection from a friend or a family member and you find a coin or two that are worth a lot of money. And I'm talking a lot of money, hundreds of thousands of dollars. This happens every single day and most people don't even know how much their coins are worth. The last thing you want to do is get ripped off and scammed, so make sure that you're doing your due diligence, you're researching, you're finding out how much your coins are worth, because honestly the last thing you want to happen is to get lowballed and only get a few $1,000s worth from your collection, when in reality it's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. In this video, I'm going to go over some coins and show you exactly what you need to be looking out for to see if you have a coin that's worth a lot of money. I'm going to tell you what you need to look for to make sure you aren't accidentally spending these coins, or to make sure that you aren't selling these at a much lower price than they're actually worth. So let's just jump right into this video. So up first we have a 1932D 25-cent Washington quarter. Now it's super important to know that 1932 is a key date for the Washington quarter. That means that this date trumps most of the other dates for this specific denomination. Now, what does that mean exactly? So certain years were minted a lower number of coins, and sometimes these coins were more damaged than others, making the high grade examples harder to get. Remember, when it comes to the value of your coins, the condition is incredibly important as well. If you want to know more about condition and coin values, I have a free ebook, but more on that later. So this coin right here was graded by Pcgs a mint state 66. That's only 4 points away from the perfect grade is 70. Now remember, the closer you get to 70, the more valuable your coin is going to be worth. It's also really important to remember that it's not easy to get these high grades. Grading your coins takes time and money, so make sure if you're going to submit your coins to a third-party grading company that it's worth that time and money that you're going to invest in that. If your coin is really beat up and damaged, it may be worth selling as a raw example, ungraded. This quarter right here sold for $82,250. Here's a coin we're probably all familiar with. So this is a 1999 S Delaware silver coin graded by PCGS a proof 70. Now this one is a proof coin. That means the backdrop of the coin is going to have a mirror-like finish and appearance to it. Because this coin graded at the perfect grade is 70 and it's a proof coin, this coin sold for $17,250. This is something you really need to keep your eyes peeled for. So this is a 1949 D over S 5 Cent Jefferson Nickel with the full steps on the back, graded by PCGS a mint state 67. Now a few things you want to be looking out for. One, if you flip the coin over, you will see some nicks and gashes. That's okay to still get a high grade of 67, because during the minting process sometimes these are naturally occurring before they even leave the mint. What's important to look at is the full steps above Monticello. The full steps there are considered the highest point on the coin, and it's the hardest area to be struck properly during the minting process, and if you have those full steps there, collectors will pay more money if the coin has full steps. Next, and probably one of the biggest reasons why this coin sold for so much, is because it has the D over S mint mark. If you look on the back right side of the coin, you will see that D mint mark. That D mint mark stands for the Denver Mint. This is a mint error. That means, as you can see, if you loop in on that area closely, if you have magnification, you will see a D over S error there, and there are collectors out there that are paying a lot of money for these errors, and that in combination with the high grade of a mint state 67 allowed this coin to sell for $32,900. What a beautiful coin. This is a 1909 S VDB 1 cent Lincoln penny coin. This one was graded by PCGS a mint state 67. Now remember, a coin from 1909, this was the first year they started minting these penny coins, and for this coin to be this old and graded this highly is incredibly valuable and rare. That's why this coin sold for $117,500. What you want to be looking out for on this coin is the S mint mark underneath the date there, standing for the San Francisco Mint. And also, if you flip the coin over and look in the back bottom center of the coin, you will see the initials VDB. VDB is the engraver and designer of this coin, so that's something you want to be looking for on your penny. Really quickly, if you want to get my free ebook, all you got to do is look at the link in the description below. It should also be pinned as a top comment. You click on that, enter your email, and I'll send you a free ebook. And in that ebook, I go over some really important things to be looking out for: how to handle your coins, how to grade them, and a general value understanding of some coins. But let's jump into this next coin. This is a 1914 1 cent PCGS graded Proof 68 red. Now you see on the right hand side of the coin, it looks like a little bit of discoloration there. That is considered toning, and toning is a desirable factor that collectors look at when they want to buy a specific coin. This coin sold for $126,500. Now it's such a crazy high price, but remember, this coin has no mint mark. That means this coin was minted at the Denver Mint. Generally, Denver mints a lot more coins than any other mint does. For this coin to be over 100 years old and graded at a mint state Proof 68 grade is just unheard of. But even if you have this coin in lower condition, it's going to be worth a lot more money than its face value of 1 penny, because this coin sold for, again, $126,500. So here's a 1943 1 cent struck on a bronze planchet graded by PCGS and AU 58. That's a lower grade. AU means almost uncirculated. Now what makes this coin so rare is the fact that it was accidentally struck on a bronze planchet when during the war efforts they actually switched this year, and if you have a 1943 penny, it should look silver and be struck on a zinc coated steel planchet, but because this one was accidentally struck on a bronze planchet, this coin sold for $305,500, which is a crazy amount of money for one little penny. But let's jump into the next coin. So it's almost the opposite here. So this is a 1944 S 1 cent coin. Now this one was accidentally struck on a zinc coated steel planchet. So every 1944 penny that you have should look like the previous coin I showed you. It should be bronze, but in fact this was an error coin. This 1944 coin should not have been struck on this sort of planchet here. Again, this one has the S mint mark standing for the San Francisco Mint, and this coin sold for $408,000. Hit that subscribe button, it really does help out with the YouTube algorithm. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you in the next video.